What up, people? It's your boy, Master Judy, out here with another comic review. So we got Suicide Squad number 4. Um, I've been fairly enjoying this series so far. I think it's pretty interesting. The way the plot moves forward. The characters, though, reading this, I'll give it to my, I'll give into my main issue with it. But well, let's continue on. So we'll go into where they at. They're basically in Australia. We catch up with Captain Boomerang, George Digger Harkness, and we see that basically he's telling these people that, hey, Task Force X is, he's telling them the truth about Task Force X. Apparently he was let go. He was given his freedom, served his time, and as long as he kept his mouth shut, then he'd be fine. But of course he's like, nah, I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but whatever. And see that this Captain Boomerang, very bearded up, not as shaven. He's just doing what he's doing. Looks like he's really retired and whatnot. So because he starts talking about Task Force X, we see that that they're sending some people after him, the new leader of the Suicide Task Force X. So the troops come in and they're like, Harkness. Harkness like, oh well, guess I expected this. It's like I just, and his bar pals are like, hey, I just finished renovating this place, George. I know, Jodo. Sorry, mate. You might want to get down. So they're about to arrest my man's right here, and the art is done by um, Daniel Sampere, which I think is pretty good for this book. But let's continue. So basically, it's your all around shootout. Harkness throws his boomerang. I like this. This looks like an actual Suicide Squad transition. I like it pretty much very well. So Harkness comes in and he just pretty much easily takes out the opposition. And basically, Deathstroke is Deadshot is getting briefed by the new leader of Task Force S, saying, "You sent a group of regular soldiers up against Digger Harkness. I imagine that didn't go so well." No, it did not go well. And of course, Captain Boomerang executes all the troops with ease. And basically, this guy loved this part and saying, Tim, I need to borrow your UTE. Whoa, how much have you had? And Captain was like, seriously? Now you're worried about me obeying the law? Because I've just killed a lot of people. Sure, but I'm still not letting you drive and drink and drive. It's all about priorities. So it's like, okay. I had one standard drink when I got here. 2 pints since. Got here at 2, so you're under under .05. And he's like, yep, take the keys, bro. Go wild. So he leaves. So Locke is the leader. He's got his right-hand man here, Zebra Man, which provides a force field for him, so none of these people get fresh with him. We've got 2 of the originals, of course. You've got Deadshot and Harley Quinn. You've got Wink, Jog Osita, Airy, and Celine. That's the new members of the Suicide Squad. And so basically, they're here to track down Digger Harkness. He sends them on their mission. And basically, we got a nice little exchange here. It's like, we have eyes on all the exits. Thaisley knows the country, and you will track him. Airy, you'll act as spotter with Wink. He's had trouble with speedsters before, Jock. That's you. Harley Deadshot, he knows you. He hopefully trusts you. Use that to bring him in alive. Osita, you'll back them up. And you just see Osita's like, yeah, happy to. And Deadshot's like, no. It's like, we were just given an order. Oh, I'm sorry. Are we suddenly following orders now? I love Deadshot in this particular issue because it's like the last 3 issues, Deadshot seemed to be kind of in the background, kind of, he seemed to be done with it. But now he's a more assertive because he doesn't like how it's going on. And Harley picks it up and says, oh, what have I missed here? Nothing. Oh, please, I'm very perceptive. It's like, Harkness was our teammate for years. I'm not doing this. It's like, you do what I command. That's pretty much what Locke's saying. It's like, no, I don't. It's like, when you edit your sentence. And Deadshot's like, that's not the deal. It's my deal. Your daughter is 5'2" now. She's doing well in English, terrible in geography. How many more years do you want to miss? And that's pretty much, Deadshot is like, dang. So the team makes it to South Australia. They take they take a van to the mission for the mission. And so, we just get, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Boom. Wink kind of teleports her to basically keep her alive, but it's pretty much a drive. And so, as they're driving, Deadshot says, "What's happening? You sense Boomerang or something?" It's like, "Do I sense him? I don't know how your powers work." And you just see Squad. It's like, "We're not going to find him in the dark. We'll stop at the Great Australian Bite for the night." What's the Great Australian? It's like, oh wow. So they get a good reception of the view. So basically, they managed to find a place where they could talk freely, so they could set up camp. And basically, it's like, well, that's just rude. You're just going to let them ignore us that? Let's pitch the tent. So it's clearly that these five have their agenda, and the originals know that. And meanwhile, Harley's like, "You're hiding something from me. Pitch the tents, Harley. I'm a highly trained psychiatrist, Floyd Lawton. I will subtly extract the truth from you." And of course, you just see that Harley pretty much ethered my people right here, and she's like, "That would be ether. This is how you subtly extract the truth. Ether is subtle." It's like, why are we tied up? Because you're both classic strong silent types, so I knew you wouldn't share freely. Something's happening in Bothisnia, and you're both in on it. That's the first one, where she shot the former president. And here's the thing, Locke hasn't worked it out yet because he's an overconfident narcissist who's clearly used to things just working out for him. So, but there's no way we could have taken you down that day on the submarine. You're way better than we are. So tell me, why'd you get yourselves captured? And so it's basically that they all got themselves captured to get revenge on the Suicide Squad, and pretty much this chick right here is saying that, oh yeah, I was experimented on, and then another two got experimented on, and then guess what happened to the other one? It's like, I married her. And Harley's like, so pretty much she married him. They married her. They both got experimented. It was not even it was no love story. They basically just got married. They got in the heat of the battle, and Captain Boomerang murked her. All part of the business. And she lost her arm to Captain Boomerang. And of course, it was friendly fire. It was friendly fire. I wasn't even allowed to bury her. The military decided that they owned what they put us even after death. So your boy put a boomerang in my wife's chest after everything we sacrificed for the U.S. government and stuck her in the fridge. All right, yeah, because both got experimented on. That sucks. But apparently, they learned about Task Force X. They found the submarine. She started recruiting people so they could get revenge, yada, yada, yada. And basically, I thought that we'd be seen as an asset, figured we'd be taken alive, and then we'd be on the inside. But of course, you underestimated Locke. They lost one of their people because Locke blew up one of their heads. And basically saying we could take him down now if we wanted. He deserves to die in fear and pain, but it's not enough to deal with the soldiers. We have to cut off the head. Locke's not the head. Nah, he's your classic one-dimensional cruel bully. They tend to lack ideas and then try to mask it by being loud and angry. He has to be taking orders from someone. And once we know, we break out and burn this whole organization to the ground. So what happens now? Well, we'll probably try to kill you, but I think that's difficult. I think that's more difficult than they realize because Deadshot might look nonchalant, but he's a boss and he would kill them all easily. Most of them easily, anyway. Because he is Deadshot. So basically, the conversation that Harley and Deadshot have is more interesting than the new characters. And that brings me to a point that so far, most of these new characters that they're introducing in most of these comics are not good. I mean, that's why the new Age of Heroes, as short-lived as it was, the new characters for the most part were pretty interesting. I mean, Brimstone was very nice. Sideways was very nice. Um, reintroducing characters that we haven't seen in a while have been pretty nice. Teen Titans and Red Hood and the Outlaws are doing that. I think Punchline will be very interesting. I think the designer has been nice, but for the most part, these new characters are uninteresting simply because comics make the mistake of saying if we can appeal to or certain demos that we want to by just shoehorning these characters instantly and instantly making them badass and cool without really improving on them and taking a more measured approach on endearing them to a new audience, then everything will be okay. Rome, but we have to realize that Rome wasn't built in a day. Like, Tim Drake wasn't magically popular overnight when he was introduced almost 30 years ago. Like, same thing with Jason Todd. I mean, many people didn't like him, but when they brought him back as Red Hood and slowly built him up, he became a favorite. Same thing with what's another classic character? Same thing with Jon Stewart, Kyle Rayner, and the like. It's the same thing with Cyborg. Same thing with Raven. All of these characters that we like now, they were written well and were taking time, which is why I like Deadshot and Harley better than these new characters. But let's get back to it. And Harley's like saying, "Are you going to go with their plan?" It's like, "Yeah, I guess. Why? Because this gig is going to kill me." Sure, when you put it like that, you don't think the same way. And Harley's like, "I'm pretty delusional. I've been trapped for years. I've stepped in front of aliens and gods and worse, all with a bomb inside me. I've been lucky so far, but I know that luck is going to run out. And watching Luck casually blow that kid up. It's like, right? That was messed up. Waller was a monster, but she was our monster. It's like, how dare they take away our monster? You're feeling used and disposable, even more than usual. I've been there. And sometimes it takes me too long to wake up and respond with so much needed violence. Yeah, I'm sick of being powerless and obedient. If I go out, I'm going out on my own terms." So this is what a badass looks like. And so they decide to join in, and and all that stuff like that. It's like that's not enough. And she's like saying, "I'm up for a little vengeance." And Osita, it's like she has the audacity to give orders, is pretty much saying, Harley pretty much responds saying, "Look, honestly, I have a history of being forced into bad situations. If I had $1 for every person who's taken advantage of me or manipulated me into doing things I didn't want to do, well, I'd be deeply traumatized. But I do a lot more online shopping." It's like, Eri. And then Eri's like, "She gets to be one of us. Eri, you just can't. I'm with Eri, always. Jog, whatever. Karina, oh, I think it'd be far more sensible to kill her, but I'm not standing in your way." It's like, "Wait, what?" It's like, "We were kind of going to kill you." "Yeah, I know, it's just a little awkward." The humor kind of hit or miss, but it's okay. It's not bad. So meanwhile, they meet up with a rendezvous to find Captain Boomerang, and he decides to reveal himself. He's like, "Oh, looks like Task Force got an upgrade. Floyd, Harley, good to see you, Digger. Sorry about the surprise." "This isn't a surprise, mate. I was waiting for you. And well, I was kind of hoping it would be someone other than you." And so, Jog, take him. So, Jog, who's a speedster, tries to take him, and they said, "Oh, he has weaknesses against speedsters." But Jog is not the Flash. He is not Wally West. He is not Kid Flash. He's not Barry Allen. I don't know the degree of his speed, but clearly he's no match for um, Captain Boomerang because he gets a good bomb in the face for his troubles. So let me stop it on right here. I like that, Suicide Squad. So give us a good, 7.5 out of 10. It's pretty nice. Dialogue in the minute kind of drags it down. I feel like we didn't need necessarily to know a lot about Osita, but it was good to see and know that they had planned this from the beginning to become and infiltrate the Suicide Squad to gain revenge on the Suicide Squad. Seems kind of convoluted, but it's neither here nor there. As I've said, these new characters definitely need to be fleshed out better. Not that they need to be fleshed out more, they just need to be fleshed out better. That's all I gotta say. So thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notifications. Hit that bell so you make sure that you receive my notifications. Once again, I do these reviews for you, the people. So I discuss good comments, good reviews on them. Thank y'all for watching. Hope to have more videos up when I can. Peace.